So a while back I made this quarter pipe for handboarding, and I used pieces that I found around the house. I just found some wood, I had a lot of it, and I used the metal. I actually bought that for something else but used it for this. And the top hardboard I found at the bottom of a cabinet that I had upstairs. And it all works pretty good, and I think I can do it better this time around. So I bought some actual hardboard right here, and I have a longer pipe that I cut off the screwing part here. I'm going to make this thing actually for my buddy Dextra. Dextra is a really good handboarder, and he sent me one of his old handboards, which is super awesome. I've been using it every day, and so I want to give back to him kind of in time for Christmas for this. So this is all a surprise for him. He doesn't know about it at all. I hope he enjoys it. So I'm going to basically build a bigger version of this, just slightly bigger, because the pipe I have is a little bit longer and the materials are nicer so they can withstand a little more pressure. And I'm going to build it all together and then take it all apart and then send him the pieces for him to screw back together again and use to handboard. I took the wood that I'll use for the sides and got a right angle, and then with a metal rod and 2x4 as a compass, I traced what the ramp would look like, touching it up in a few places. Then I propped up the wood on some 2x4 so my jigsaw could cut through without hitting the table. I took my time with the slope of the ramp. I can always cut more, but I can't add anything back on. Next, I took the metal pipe that I would use as the coping and held it up to the sides and cut a notch to where I wanted the pipe to sit, keeping in mind that hardboard would be there later on. Once that was done, I traced the piece I had and cut the next one. I just want to jump in and say, Chandler, you're not so smart because you made two of the exact same, and now it's going to have a good color on this side and the not so great color on that side. So, good job, buddy. I propped up my sides with the pipe so I could visualize what the ramp would be and measured the distance between the walls. I cut down 5 2x4s to use as the studs of the ramp. After that, I taped my two walls together, and with the drill bit, I pre-drilled holes for each of the screws to prevent the wood from cracking. Once all that was done, the next step was to put the frame together. I will say it took a few tries to get the ramp flat onto the ground when it was standing upright. I positioned the 2x4 so that there would be plenty of surface area on the actual ramp part, so it will last a long time. When that was done, I laid my measuring tape across the slope and cut 2 pieces of hardboard to cover the rest of the ramp. I was careful not to stress it too much so that the hardboard wouldn't crack or break as I installed it. And with the last screw, it was done. And it is complete. This rendition is way better than the one I've done for myself. I hope Dexter likes it. I really like it the way how it turned out. I'm gonna skate it for a second because 1, I wanna skate it, and 2, I wanna make sure there's nothing wrong with it, nothing I can fix right now before I send it off to him. And that'll end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see more handboarding stuff from me, hit the subscribe button. I do videos every single day in the spring and summer, and in the fall and winter I do them as much as I can. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and God bless.